People often say kindness is always rewarded. Noah Brooks believed that too, until the day his kindness destroyed everything he had worked for. This is the story of the kindest man on Maple Street.
Maple Street was the kind of neighborhood where everyone knew each other's names. Children played basketball until sunset. Neighbors waved from their porches, and whenever someone needed help, there was only one person they called. Noah Brooks. At 31 years old, Noah was a carpenter whose hands could turn rough pieces of wood into beautiful furniture. But people admired him for something greater than his craftsmanship. They admired his heart. If an elderly neighbor needed a broken chair repaired, Noah was there. If someone's fence collapsed after a storm, Noah showed up before sunrise with his toolbox. If a family couldn't afford a dining table, he quietly built one and refused to accept payment. People often said, "The world needs more people like Noah." His wife, Grace, smiled every time she heard those words. She loved her husband's generous heart, but sometimes she worried. One evening, as Noah finished repairing another neighbor's porch for free, Grace handed him a glass of lemonade. "You have one of the kindest hearts I've ever known," she said softly. "But promise me something." Noah looked up. "What is it?" "Don't confuse kindness with trusting everyone." Noah laughed. "People are good, Grace. I'd rather be disappointed for believing in someone than become someone who believes in no one." Grace smiled, but deep inside, she wasn't convinced. Several weeks later, Noah received an unexpected visitor. His childhood best friend. They hadn't seen each other in almost 10 years. The two embraced like brothers. They spent hours remembering old adventures. For a while, it felt as though nothing had changed. Then Ethan asked for a small loan. "I just need a little help," he said. "I'll pay you back next month." Noah didn't hesitate, of course. A month later, Ethan returned. This time he needed to borrow expensive carpentry tools. Again, Noah agreed. Soon after, Ethan asked Noah to co-sign a business loan. Grace immediately became uneasy. She pulled Noah aside. "Please think carefully. This isn't just about helping anymore. If something goes wrong, we'll be responsible." Noah smiled reassuringly. "Ethan is my friend. I trust him." So he signed. 3 months passed. Then one morning, Ethan disappeared. His phone was disconnected. His apartment was empty. No one knew where he had gone. A week later, the bank arrived. Because Ethan had vanished, the debt now belonged to Noah. His savings disappeared. His workshop had to be sold. Even some of his tools were taken away. The neighbors who once praised his generosity now whispered he was too trusting. For the first time in years, Noah stopped helping people. When children waved, he barely smiled. When neighbors asked for small favors, he politely refused. The kindness that had once filled his heart slowly gave way to bitterness. One rainy afternoon, an elderly widow named Mrs. Evelyn Parker struggled to carry heavy grocery bags across the street. Months earlier, Noah would have rushed to help. This time, he simply watched. Mrs. Parker noticed, instead of becoming angry. She walked over to him. "Noah," she said gently, "may I ask you something?" He nodded. "Did kindness ruin your life?" Noah frowned. "Didn't it?" She smiled. "No, ignoring wisdom did." He looked at her in silence. Then she pointed toward the front door of her little house. "It stays locked every night. Does that mean I hate my neighbors?" "No. It means I protect what has been entrusted to me." She looked into his eyes. "You don't need a harder heart. You need wiser boundaries." Those words stayed with Noah long after she walked away. Slowly, he rebuilt his life. He opened a small workshop again. This time, he still helped people, but differently. When someone wanted to borrow money, he wrote a simple agreement. When someone repeatedly took advantage of him, he politely said, "I'm sorry, I can't." Instead of giving people everything they asked for, he taught them skills they could use to build better lives. He remained kind, but now his kindness walked beside wisdom. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us. If this story meant something to you, subscribe to Cool Coach and join us for another unforgettable story next time. Until then, stay kind, keep learning, and never stop becoming the person you're meant to be. I'll see you in the next story.